on your drip? Yes? She's being so cute. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
You're doing it for the vlog, aren't ya? To think that I used to think she was big, but now that I have Luna, it's like she is tiny. You are tiny. Hi. Laylee's cooking me breakfast for dinner. Breakfast is actually my favorite food.
That's true. I know you like breakfast.
I love breakfast. So I can have it twice. Wow. This is full on Denny's breakfast at like 7 p.m. I know. This is all I had. That's fine.
Or I have organic pear juice.
Girl, whichever's easier. Dude, this looks like straight up Denny's. And I see you post these waffles every day and I'm like, my mouth waters.
They're from Trader Joe's.
So good.
Is that enough honey?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Wow. Thank you. You're welcome. So I got my Thrive Market box and I've been waiting for this package. I want to do a little grocery haul for you guys. But before I get into that, if you're not familiar with Thrive Market, it's an online membership-based market that makes healthy living super easy and affordable for everyone. When you're a member, you can actually save on average of $32 per order, and you can find everything on their website from organic groceries, clean beauty products, non-toxic home products, ethical meats, sustainable seafoods, clean wine. The list goes on. And if you're someone who likes to shop by diets, you can shop by diets like keto, paleo, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan. So they do a really great job at curating products on their website to make it really easy for you to shop. And they also have like a filter option. So if you want to support Black-owned businesses only, you can turn that option on, which I think is amazing. I feel like their service is very fitting right now, especially if you're trying to avoid the grocery stores or you don't want to wait in the long lines. You can just order directly through their app or on their website. It's super easy to use, and if you have grandparents or maybe family members who are older and you don't want them going to the grocery store, you can make a membership for them as well and just have their groceries delivered to their front door. Your package will be delivered from their zero waste warehouse, which I think is amazing because they care about the planet, and you will get free shipping if you spend $49 or more. Thrive Market also gives back to the community, which I really love. So for every paid membership, they sponsor a free membership for a low-income family. So not only are you able to shop at your own convenience, but you're also able to help support a family in need. And as far as membership options, they have two. They have the 1 month membership option or the 12 month. I went with the 12 month because it really comes down to $5 a month, which is super affordable. And if you decide to try out the annual membership, you can do so at a 30-day risk-free. Again, everything will be in the description box. And now let's move on to my haul. Let me remove the packaging. First things first, I picked up some Simple Mills crunchy almond flour cookies. I love Simple Mills because their ingredients, everything on here I can read, and they're delicious. I got some Harvest Snaps. This is the tomato basil flavor. This actually came in a pack of 2. I got some organic coffee beans. This is a Thrive Market brand. Boom Chicka Pop. Of course, some oat milk. This is the Khalifa Farms Barista Blend oat milk. This is the Thrive Market brand, the organic extra virgin olive oil. It comes in this like canteen. This botanical disinfectant bathroom cleaner. Love that it's non-toxic. This is an all-purpose cleaning vinegar. A magic sponge cloth, 100% natural, biodegradable. Also got some natural latex cleaning gloves, organic cotton rounds. Ooh, my Well People bronzer. I'm really excited to try this out. And lastly, this is my free gift. I got the Acure Rejuvenating Facial Scrub, and if you guys sign up now using the link down below, you can also get a free gift that's up to $24 as well. Like, this is a full bottle. It's not no sample, okay? So I'm excited because I needed an exfoliator, like a physical exfoliator. So if you guys are interested in trying out Thrive Market, make sure you check the link down below. And that is my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hi, it's me. I am headed to a dinner. I'm really excited. I actually got dressed up for once, like pretty dressed up. This is the most dressed I've been maybe since quarantine, besides my little staycation in Malibu. But yeah, I'm headed there now and bringing you guys along with me. Look at my hair. Ugh. Good morning. Dinner was amazing. Oh, the food was incredible. And then I just came here to downtown after because Dama is like 5 minutes from here. It's super close. We are off to dinner. I'm wearing an Rdmi slip dress. I actually got this altered sometime last year because it was quite wide on me, and I really like the dress and the material, and it's so dainty and flowy, but it just never fit properly. It was the best decision I made. And then I have these 2 rings on. This one is from Stone & Strand, and the chunkier gold one is from the Diamond Daughters. This is a Laura Lombardi necklace, vintage Christian Dior clip-on earrings from The Real Real. This is my outfit. We're gonna get Italian tonight. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. Oh, let me show you my jacket. Hold on. And this is the jacket I'm wearing. I got this when like quarantine first hit, and I was like kind of on a shopping spree. I don't know why, I just went a little crazy. And it's just like a white blazer. It has a heavy weight to it, which is nice. And it's meant to be extremely oversized. This is a size 0, it's the smallest size they have. This is my outfit, and we're off. Hey everyone. Wow, there's a lot has happened since I last vlogged. Today is September 14th, and I just want to talk about an incident that happened yesterday. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw what happened, and I talked a little bit more about it in my stories, but I do want to address it on my channel because I think it's important to shed as much light on this topic as possible. Yesterday, Robin and I decided to have a nice dinner out in Newport Beach. It's been a while since we hung out just one-on-one, and now that there's a lot of outdoor dining, we wanted to go to Newport Beach, so we decided to go to Blue Water Grill. Once we got there, we had to wait maybe like 15 minutes, so we got a glass of wine and we're just like chopping it up, and then we finally get to be seated. When the host is walking us to our table, you have to go through the inside portion of the restaurant first, and then you walk through a door and then you're outside. As we're walking through the door, there's this very tall white man who is headed to the restroom, but he lets my sister and I pass him first. I walk through first and then it's Robin, and he goes, "Go back to Wuhan. Go back to Wuhan." Then just stares at my sister, and they make eye contact for like 15 seconds, and then he goes to the restroom. We're kind of processing what he said, and we're not even reacting because it was just so jarring. So then my instincts kicked in and I'm like, we need to say something. So I grabbed the nearest waiter. He was actually an Asian man. We tell him what happened, and he said that he was gonna grab the manager. The manager comes over. She was very accommodating, understanding, apologetic, and she's asking us who said it. And as he's walking back, I'm like, because I'm just like staring at the inside of the restaurant, just waiting to see his face, just praying that he didn't leave yet. And I see him and I go, that's him right there. I see him pause and he's talking to someone and he hugs her, and it's a woman who works at the restaurant. She is a staff member. I'm not sure if she is a waitress, but she does work at Blue Water Grill. She hugs him, and at that moment I thought, oh shit, like he's a regular here. He knows people at this restaurant. They like him. They're not gonna believe us. You know, that was my initial thoughts. He proceeds to go back to his table, which he then has to pass us. And then the manager grabs his attention like, excuse me, did you say this to these girls? And me and Robin are like, why would you say go back to Wuhan? Why would you say that to us? And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't speak Chinese, and walks back to his table. But that's what got my blood really boiling when he said, sorry, I don't speak Chinese. I don't speak Chinese, because he's trying to deny the fact that he said go back to Wuhan, because he said, I don't know what you're talking about, but then responds with another racist remark. You guys see the video clip where Robin is just telling the manager that he needs to leave immediately or else we're leaving, and I'm just upset and just heated, and I'm like, I'm posting this. I feel like Newport Beach has a lot of Trump supporters, and they feel invincible, and that just like that man, like he felt like he could say whatever he wanted and get away with it. And he just fucked with the wrong sisters that day. And we just walked into the restaurant in such a great mood, excited to eat some bomb seafood. And he just looks at us and thinks, go back to Wuhan. Like that's his first thought. That's how evil and cruel this man is. Like he is such a racist. So anyways, the manager does go and walk towards that table, as you guys saw in the video clip. And I'm not sure exactly what she's saying, but I'm assuming she's saying that they need to leave. The thing is, they're wrapping up anyways, like they were done with their food. All they needed was their check. I wish that they had more urgency on kicking this man out, because it felt very relaxed. And the other staff member who knew that man and his wife, she went over there and they're just chopping it up at the table. This is after the incident. Meanwhile, my sister and I just waiting for this man to leave, because one, we don't feel comfortable eating here if this restaurant is going to allow this behavior, and two, we just don't feel comfortable with this man staring at us because we know he hates us. We're pretty close in proximity, and I'm just staring, waiting, and his wife is staring at me, and she goes, what the fuck are you looking at? And just talking shit. it just makes my blood boil. Like, I'm sure you guys understand, but it's just a whole different experience when you're going through it. And it's crazy because even after the fact, your mind just like replays this incident over and over and over, and you wish that you said this, that, and the other. Either way, it worked out the way that it was supposed to, and I think that Robin and I carried ourselves really well, though we could have like took it to a whole different level because we were just so fired up. You could just tell this man just had hatred all in his heart. And so then he walks up and he leaves, and that was that. The manager came back and just really apologized, and she said to order a couple appetizers because it's on the house, which I appreciated, but obviously like in that moment, no comped food is really going to change the way you feel, but I get it. That's what they felt like they needed to offer just to make us feel more comfortable. On the other hand, Robin and I were so ready to leave. Like, we were at that point just felt so violated, disgusted, that we didn't even want to be there. We didn't want to be in Newport Beach. We just wanted to go back home. But we drove an hour out to get here, and we didn't want to give this man power. We wanted to still enjoy our night, and that's what we decided to do. So we stayed. As we're having dinner, me and my sister just decided to get off our phones and just like focus on each other. And obviously, like, it was still a topic. It really opened up this conversation about racism and what Asian people go through. We talked about if it wasn't my sister and I, it could have been a different Asian family who may not speak good English, who may not know what to say, or may not even understand what that man is saying. It makes me so upset, and I felt really fortunate enough to be able to share that, knowing that a lot of people don't get to. And the fact that I'm well and I'm okay, nothing's wrong with me, that's a privilege, because Black people go through this every single day. In a situation like that would escalate to a whole different level. Some of these people lose their life over racism, and they don't get to post about it like I did. And so that was just another realization that I had. Like, wow, this experience that I went through is so fucking shitty, and I wouldn't wish it upon anyone, because no one deserves to be treated like that. Like they're nothing, But also, wow, how lucky you are, Sophie, to be able to post this, shed a light on it, possibly expose this guy, but also you're still okay. Like nothing is, like you're still well. This is just like some of the things that have been going on in my mind and my sister's mind, and it's just a lot. And there's moments where I get really sad, because no matter how tough my sister and I tried to be in that moment, you still feel really shitty that someone can look at you and just be so disgusted by you. I just don't and will never understand how people can be so cruel. We're all human beings, And to everyone who's reached out, commented, or just shared it to bring more awareness on this, like, wow, in such a time where there's a huge divide, I see first-handedly people showing up and coming together for this incident, and it felt so personal. It felt like these people were showing up for my sister and I, but then also I would have moments where I felt guilty because in comparison to other situations that are on a bigger magnitude of racism, it made me feel like, I don't know, people were showing up for us when in the end we were still okay physically. I don't know if that makes sense. And it's not like a pity. I'm just speaking out loud, and this is just what's going on in my mind. It's like I'm so grateful for all of the support and like reposts, but then a true part of me feels like this is nothing compared to other people, Black people, and like, what are we going to do with those cases? Because that happened, I empathize so much more for people who have to deal with this shit on a day-to-day. It's not like I didn't care before, but until you go through it, now you just feel it on a different level. Good morning. I am having an almond butter toast with some nuts over coffee. Hey everyone. It's been a really off week. I woke up today feeling just really heavy about everything that's just kind of happening in my life right now. Obviously, the incident that took place over the weekend has blown up by far more than I ever thought it would. I genuinely feel so supported and just overwhelmed because though I have a platform, I just never imagined my story and my experience reaching so many others and having everyone kind of rally up to bring more awareness on racism against Asians in America today. It's a lot to process, and I don't really know what to do with all of that sometimes. I just feel really fortunate. And yesterday, a lawyer contacted me. She doesn't represent Prudential. She was just hired by them to get my story, my sister's story, whoever else was involved, and then she'll take that information back to Prudential. So yeah, that happened yesterday. A good step in the right direction, but we'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm trying to be as proactive as possible. I'll definitely keep you guys posted along the way.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole?
Here's a sneak peek of series 5, you guys. I just got my sample yesterday and so comfortable. This is the jean bralette and Thea leggings. I'm an extra small in both sizes. It is so comfortable. It's stretchy. I wouldn't say this is like athleisure wear, but more so like lounge wear. I would just chill in the house in this because it's not restrictive like workout leggings. You could also wear this to the grocery store, throw a hoodie on it. It's just so comfortable. And this fabric is made out of bamboo, which is so dope. And it's obviously right in my color palette. It's like a mauve taupe color. This is gonna release in October. I am making some chicken just in the air fryer. It's halfway done. I just like to flip it and add seasoning on the other side. Oh, it's perfectly cooked. Oh my god. Wow. This is what an air fryer can do, you guys. I'll link the air fryer that I have down below, and it's so easy to use. Turn to the side.
I think the square one's perfect for taking him in public.
Good, this is perfect. Because it's short, so his neck isn't like choking. like it. This like keeps him calm. He really likes it.
The fringe on top of his head.
Oh, like this? He did that.
Leo, stay.
It's not even tight, huh? Making pancakes on the skillet for breakfast.
Making pancakes. Make so. You did good, kid. You did good.
Great.
Day is September 22nd. It is Tuesday. I've just kind of been waiting to see how everything plays out, and I did want to give you guys an update in real time. Earlier this afternoon, I did receive a call from Prudential. Spoke with someone there. They told us that they have pretty much cut relations with James Hilbrant and he's no longer at the company. They didn't really specify if he was laid off or fired. And we were trying to kind of get the specifics on that, but they were being a little bit vague. But either way, you know, that's a win for me. Obviously, I want him to be fired instead of laid off. And people are leaving a lot of comments stating that, you know, he was laid off with a severance package. And the most important thing is that he's no longer at the company. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has helped me and supported me throughout this process. The power of social media is insane. One way that we can make a difference is by voting. That's like the easiest thing you could do. We're gonna be getting our ballots in the mail, so I hope that you guys are all registered to vote. I will leave the link down below. I'll also leave my friend, she runs a platform called By Way Of, and their social account is so helpful. It provides so much information that's easy to digest. I'll leave the Instagram down below, but she has these graphics on explaining, just dumbing everything down for everyone like me to better understand and to feel more confident when it comes down to voting. And By Way Of also has an event called Back to the Ballot, and it literally breaks down everything that's on the ballot. Usually it's like an event where you go in person, but this year it'll be a YouTube video, so I'll make sure I share that. So you guys can all stay informed, but just make sure you're registered to vote. It's so important. It's the easiest thing that we can do to have our voices heard, because every vote counts. So yeah, I'm gonna close out this video. Sorry if it was like kind of a downer. Next video I should be in a better mood, and I do feel really grateful to be in the position that I'm in. So thank you guys for everything and just supporting me through thick and thin. It really means a lot. I hope you're having a great night or morning or afternoon, wherever you are watching this. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.